The first upgrade I do to pretty much any new e-bike that I get is almost always the brakes. And this RTR actually had formula brakes on it until the 13 kilowatt Rizzler stole them. Now, while the formulas obviously are a super premium brake, they also come with a super premium price tag. And since everyone doesn't have $500 to spend on a new pair of brakes, I wanted to try and test out some budget brakes on the RTR to see if for a fraction of the price, we still get super good results and improved wheelies. These are the Magura MT5s, a high-end mountain bike brake that was super popular in the e-bike scene a couple years ago. As of today, they cost $150, which is a shame because back in the day, these only cost like $93 just for the rear brake. I'm actually a big fan of these. I use these on my Razor MX500 build, my Razor Pro Spec build, and even my 72-volt Talaria XXX Razor until I put on the formulas. And one quick thing before we get into the install. I'm super excited to announce that I officially am selling these Electro Co bikes behind me, as well as their other suite of bikes on my website, ConnorGmedia.com. So now you can buy from me direct, help support the channel, but you can also still save with code ConnorG on my website to get the best deal possible. Now to the video. Install is pretty straightforward up until the point that you get to mounting a caliper. It sits just a little bit too far to the right, so we need to add some spacers directly behind the rotor, similar to how we mounted the formula brakes. Now, the questions I want to answer today are Magura MT5s just as good in 2026? And does half the price mean half the quality? Oh, and one more thing real quick before we get into the ride. Orbit MX sent me these covers, red one, and this purple one. It's like sparkly purple kinda, and sparkly red carbon fiber style. So I'm gonna put the red one on, I think. Now I have this extra purple one. First person to comment down below what the first motorcycle was on this channel, I will send this to, as long as you're in the lower 48. All right, we have to make a very quick yet very important stop on our way there. I'm like highly addicted to sour candy. I actually already opened this. These are the sour power straws. As far as sourness goes, they're actually not bad. There's some sour candy, like there's Airhead sour strips, which just like aren't sour at all. So these are good. They're like $2. I like them. Let me know down below if you're a sour candy guy too. Look at that. All right, let's go ride. All right, we made it to Lang. I'm gonna swing by Let's Roll, the bike shop here real fast, say what's up to the homies, and then get out and test these brakes. What's up? Yo! Stuck working, huh? What's up, buddy? Good to see you. How are you? All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna go test out these Maguras. I'm doing budget brakes on the RTR. Should we be street legal today or no? Let's not be street legal today. We'll go figure out how to get around this city. All right, first test on the Maguras. I've had a lot of experience with these brakes, so I'm not too worried. Let's see how this thing stoppies. Okay, she stoppies. This is like the nearest quote-unquote big city near me. The only other closer city would be Harrisburg, and I don't fool with Harrisburg, to be honest with you. Feels good to be in a city though. So we still have the stock Electro Co brakes on the front. We're gonna put a Magura on the front here, but yeah, so since the Rizzler is now 13 kilowatts, I figured it would be more prudent to put the formulas on that bike, hence testing the Maguras on this bike. But I always really like the Maguras, so I think that these will be good long term. We'll get double Maguras and I think it'll feel good. All right, we gotta do a wheelie. We are rocking the touring battery from Electro Co today. That's 72 volt, 45 amp hour. If you're not familiar with my RTR, this is stock beyond just a high torque motor. And supermotors, of course. Woo! I haven't ridden this bike much recently, but these brakes are feeling good. The one thing that's definitely noticeable is they're a little bit more of a spongier brake. I say that like not in a bad way, but they're definitely spongier. The formulas are like instant. These ones you gotta squeeze a little more. But I do like that because you can kind of modulate how much brake you give. And I'm a worm on this bike right now. Woo! See how this feels drop back? Pretty dang good. Yeah, I mean, I rocked the Maguras for a hot minute on all of my bikes that I've owned, so I'm definitely a fan of them. See how they work to a slow stop? Pretty good. I feel like I can actually trust them. Not to hate on the stock brakes, but I don't know, I just am not as big of a fan of the stock RTR brakes. I think once you get like deep to balance point, like past 12 o'clock, like right there, they tend to begin to fade, which you don't want, obviously. We're coming through Center City, Lancaster right now, if that's even a thing. But yeah, what I also really like about these brakes is they come pre-bled. They don't have to worry about bleeding the brake once you get them. You just literally pop them right on. They're good to go. There's nothing I hate more than bleeding brakes, so I try to avoid it at all costs. Feels good to be back in a city. Feels good to be back on the RTR. Old Faithful. Now I'm just rocking the stock pads that come with these brakes. What I do recommend long term, from my experience at least, is Galfer pads in the Magura MT5 brakes. Found that to work very well, and they last a lot longer. Because the only caveat with the MT5s I've found is they wear out pretty dang quick. They wear out pretty quick. All right, let's try some combos. I haven't comboed in ages. Okay. Okay, ConnorG still got it. Oh yeah. No, I just couldn't do this on the stock Electro Co brakes. Obviously I could do it on the formulas. I could not do it on the stock Electro Co brakes. So yeah, these are way better. So I think I can confidently already answer my main two questions, which were, are Magura MT5s still worth it in 2026? Here's the Lancaster County Prison. Pretty cool looking plate. Absolutely, I think so. And does a fraction of the cost mean a fraction of the quality? I don't think so. But for just the rear brake, like I said, it's $130 now. So for a set, you're looking at $260 total. That's how much just the rear formula brake costs. Now the formula brakes are super awesome, but they're a bit overkill, especially on a smaller bike like this. So I don't know, I kind of think it's like a no-brainer. If you're on a budget, you can still get way better braking power. I do think they're still better than these stock Electro Co brakes, and they just give you more trust. I've looped with the stock brakes one too many times, so I was kind of over it. Quick break in the video to talk about this EKX X21 Max electric dirt bike. This thing is basically trying to blur the line between an e-bike and a full-on electric dirt bike. This thing is running a 3,000 watt motor with up to 6,000 watt peak. It's a hub motor, so you get super smooth delivery. Battery-wise, you're looking at a 60 volt, 30 amp hour Samsung battery, which is solid. The real-world range is going to depend on how you ride, but you can expect anywhere between 40 to 70 miles if you're not pinned the whole time and using the pedals. And speed is where it gets interesting. You've got different ride modes. E for Eco tops out around 50 kilometers an hour, and S for Sport goes up to 80 kilometers per hour, which is roughly 50 miles per hour. So this thing should be pretty quick. You've got full suspension front and rear, hydraulic disc brakes front and rear, and you even get a full LCD display, plus some cool features like NFC start. And all these features come to a total price of $2,000. So let's hop on this thing, ride it, and see if it's worth it. I'm curious, what do you guys think about the way this looks? It's definitely a cross between like a Sur-Ron style and a standard pedal e-bike, but let's get on it. Turn it on, you pop this open, flip this switch on, use the NFC tag, and we're golden. We'll hit the park button once to get out of park mode. Now it's in E. Right off the bat, I'll say the seat is pretty comfortable. It also looks similar to a Sur-Ron, and we're getting a top speed of around 26.2 miles per hour. I think that would technically make this like class 3 legal in Pennsylvania. Depends on the state, but let's go right into sport. And actually for a hub motor, that thing, it actually kind of moves, I won't lie. Up to 41 here, got to slow down. The brakes don't feel too bad. This thing actually feels like it's got super linear power curve, and I just love how quiet it is. So uphill, we're cruising to 40, but as far as a commuter neighborhood ripper, I would say this is more than capable. For $2,000, it is a bit steep compared to what you can get like an RTR Lite, but this is more of a commuter. And we are easily cruising past 40 miles per hour. This does have full suspension, so in theory you should be able to jump it, take it off-road, and so on. And it's got good climbing power too. It cruises along just fine. Yeah, it has all the essentials. Has a brake light, has a horn, has a headlight, pretty much everything you need. And it's pretty dang comfortable. So if you are looking for a Sur-Ron style bike, but you absolutely need pedals due to local law enforcement, this could be a great option. If you guys are interested, I will leave it linked down below along with the code so you can save some money. Anyways, back to the video. There we go. Drop back. Yeah. This is the circle test. Both feet up, of course. Death spin. Yep, death spin all day. Knee knock circle. Whoa. Keep it up. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. Now that we're back in this trim, I'm gonna ride this bike a lot more again. Yeah, so Lancaster in general has been pretty chill as far as the law enforcement goes with these e-bikes. I did hear recently of an e-bike getting impounded, and speak of the devil, that's actually a state trooper. We spoke that into existence. Beyond that, it's been fine. Yep, into the Nenox circle. Trying to figure out where the heck I am. Oh, I missed this bike, dude. I missed this bike with functioning brakes, I'll add. Yo, we got a Shy battery right there. Hey, hell yeah, that thing's sweet, dude.
Yeah, dude, what's that?
This is an RTR.
Oh, is that an RTR?
Yep, yep.
Oh, I watch that channel all the time.
Oh, Electro Co?
Yeah, Electro Co. Yeah.
You should watch ConnorG Media. He makes lots of videos on this bike.
Does he?
That's me.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Nice to meet you, man. It's cool. It's the Suron Shy battery, the mega one. That's the real big one, right?
It's been amazing.
Yeah. All right, man. Ride safe. I love this touring battery too, bro. Let's see what we're at. 84. We've been ripping for an hour already. What's up, Bubby? Hey, buddy. It's all right. I'll do a wheelie for you. Oh, he did that on purpose. If my memory serves right, there should be a little trail over here. Oh, we gotta watch out for the ticks that'll make me, allergic to red meat. Yo, this is sick. No problem with the old Maguras. Take a hand off? Yeah, fuck it. Holy shit. Full stair set, no problemo. Whoa. Oh. But yeah, guys, as far as my thoughts on these Magura MT5s, I think they're still a phenomenal brake for the price. I think if you go elsewhere like Formulas or Ultra Brake brake, you start having to spend like $300 for one or like $500 for the set. So if you get front and rear of these, you're all in at like $260. So I don't think it's that bad. It's a shame they're more expensive. It used to be $180 for a set back like 2 years ago, but I think they're well worth it. I don't think everyone has a ton of money to spend. And if you're like just doing a budget build, like again, Formulas rock, but they're overkill too. Like these get the job done. So if you're between the two, maybe you're trying to save up money for other mods like a battery or an upgrade controller or motor, whatever. I think you can, you know, save a little on the brakes, go with the Maguras, they work just fine, and be happy. She loved it. So guys, today we installed the Magura MT5s, rode to Lancaster, had some nice sour candy, rode in Lancaster, tested these MT5s, and proved that they are in fact valid as fuck. As always, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want this bike or any of Electro Co's bike. You can buy them on ConnorGmedia.com. Use code ConnorG to save. Otherwise, I'll see you very, very soon. Peace.